Thank y'all again for tapping into Soul Purpose Farms. This Aaron.
It's Vic.
It quit.
All right, so we back up in here, man. Another week down towards the goal of the semester, man. I know we done had some hard conversations this week. You know what I'm saying? Off site, off camera. Probably one of the biggest things this week was talking about preparing for exams and setting exams and committee meetings and stuff like that. And I know with you, Quiz, I know you full steam ahead getting manners together for the national conference. So I just want to talk about that a little bit to gauge people as far as like what how to. I guess for me, I'm not at the stage as far as with Vic. She a little about a step ahead of me as far as about to take the exams. I just completed my selected my dissertation committee this past week, and with you, Quiz, you getting everything together for the national manners conference. So I don't know which one of y'all want to pop off first, and I go ahead and piggyback off of y'all, man.
Man, Vic got them exams coming. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about.
That's what she don't want to talk about.
Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about.
Don't want to talk about that.
It's not what I want to talk about, but
let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about.
The countdown is on before I receive my first question in my preliminary exam. We are a week away, so it's exciting.
What is that though? You talking about like people to know what that is?
I think I already said it on one of the episodes, but if not, so the preliminary. You're right, for the viewers, for the new viewers. Thank y'all for tapping in. But the preliminary exam is a process that some people go through in their program. Some people may call them comps. Comps may be an additional step. Some schools may call them preliminary exams, but it's basically the step you take before you move into the actual proposal and dissertation process. So this is the check off if you're ready or not. And so with my exam, it'll start a week from now, and my committee members will give me a question, and I have a week to respond and submit the paper and run it back for the whole month of March, and then I'll defend it in April.
See, hold on, now, Vic. You talking like you talking to me and Quiz. We talking to people who might be a sophomore in college, going into college. Like, what is a committee? Like, what is a committee?
Help me folks understand why I'm on fire with you saying that.
You want me to break the particulars down? I don't know why.
Like when we was going into it, we didn't know what none of that stuff.
That is true. We did not know. You're right. Nobody put us on game on this. So the committee those are the people that are going to support you as far as your dissertation, the end product, right? So now that I'm done with my classes, I'm pretty much done with my classes. I have one more class that I'll take in the fall. That's just a little seminar class, ethics on conducting research. So that's the last little one credit that you take when you head it on out. This is the ethics around it. What you do, what you don't do, what's ethical, what's not ethical when you're conducting research. So I'll take that in the fall, in the fall. But pretty much I'm at the point where I have my committee, like what Aaron saying, he solidified his committee, and those people will support you throughout the rest of your journey of obtaining the actual degree. And so
what kind of degree is it?
A PhD. With some master's programs, you have committees as well, but it's 3 people instead of 4.
Yeah, primarily when you're writing a thesis.
Yeah, if you're on a thesis track. If non-thesis track, you won't have a committee, but thesis track for masters, you will have a committee. PhDs, you definitely will have a committee. And so my committee consists of 4 women across both at Virginia Tech and at North Carolina A&T. And so, yeah, so I'm at that point. So I had my first committee meeting, and I think I talked about it on the last episode, but they kind of check off. I did a presentation for them. I had to write my paper for them. They went through it. I presented it to them in a presentation and laid it out. Basically, I laid out my paper. And so from there, they deliberate. Is she ready to go forward or not? They deliberated, decided I was ready to go forward. So now I'm at the prelim stage where now is the real meat and potatoes. So this process will happen for a month. like I said, I'll get a question on Monday, 20 pages. No, the minimum is 20 pages. If you go beyond that, that's fine. But the minimum is 20 pages, and you submit it. I'll submit it Saturday night because that's what me and my advisor agreed to of the day that I'll submit. I'll have Sunday off, and then Monday I'll get another question. And so I'll run that for the next 4 weeks. And then 2 weeks, they'll review it, and then I'll defend each of those questions for 3 hours. And then from there, it's a pass or fail. Is she ready to move forward or not? So.
Oh, you already know you passed that.
Yes.
You already know you passed that.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna salute that, man.
Yes.
Man, I'm so happy because, boy, it's just like y'all was saying in episodes previous to this, like, man, look, you see people that you know that's doing it. So it's like, well, I know I can do it.
Yeah.
I know I can do it. Like, that just give me more fire. Like, just be like, damn, boy, like, I think about y'all every day, like, man, look, my partner and one of my close partners, they doing this. And I know it's on the way. I know it's on the way for me. So, like, boy, salute.
Oh yeah, it's coming, man. I think, and one thing too, like far like it's good. I got Vic to keep me on my toes, you know, because we're in the same discipline, but I went about mine a little bit different, but it's totally similar, similar to what Vic got going on. I actually wrote a pilot, conducted a pilot study prior to my dissertation, so that kind of sort of clearly defined what I wanted to go into, and pretty much helped me as far as ideas about building out a dissertation. So that kind of gave me that guidance as far as what the dissertation to be about, and to clearly articulate with other dissertation committee members, that potential dissertation committee members for my dissertation. So how Vic was saying, like she had to go in front of everybody and do like a presentation, all that type of stuff. The pilot study that I conducted will serve as that. So I was able to say, hey, look, I'm going to submit this as a manuscript. I already presented this at this conference. I submitted proposals for other conferences as well to present the research that I think about going to for my dissertation. So I got my last committee member this week. So I got all my committee members checked off, and now I'm going to be moving into the exams, but I'm probably going to take my exams to the end of this semester or in the summertime. So, hey, man, I'm here too. For the moment for Vic, though, man. Vic, this Vic moment, man.
No, it's not.
Hey, you the first batter up.
Yes, man.
I am the first batter up, but no.
You the first batter up.
No. We gotta take it a day at a time.
We're gonna take a day at a time, but you
I will report back. I don't know why my computer doing this. I will report back next week after we do round 1.
Diamonds are forever. But you good to go, man. But I was
all the way good to go.
Even like you talking about that stuff, I'm like Quay was saying, like it is obtainable. Because man, look, if you would have asked us this a year ago, man, we didn't know what you were talking about. Because I would catch myself asking my advisor sometimes, like, hey, hold on, break this down a little bit. I don't understand what that means. And just asking other people questions too, the ones that especially core hosts that went above me. And sometimes I see people getting guidance for people outside of their discipline, but try to get people guidance from people within your discipline, because all processes are not the same. Because processes even within your discipline gonna be different. Like me and Vic, we got different paths, but we going to getting the same goal as far as obtaining the degree. But
I'll say too, I mean, cut you off, and before quiz go, I was talking to Aaron. I was telling him I just had got off the phone with my aunt, and she went through a PhD process herself, and so my mama had been like, you need to call, you know what I'm saying, just check in, because she'd been through the process. So she ended up calling me, and we talking, and she was, just trying to put me on game on what the process is going to be like. And she was like, it's going to be everything that you learned in your PhD program. I said, no, it's not. And she was like, well, that's what my process was. And I said, I respect that. But I was like, and she was just telling me, she was like, after that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna set your day for you to, you know, defend. And I was like, that ain't how I go. That ain't how I go on my end. I got two more things to defend. I got 2 more things to defend before I even defend the big one. So, and I was like, my prelims is based on my actual research topic, not what I've learned throughout my program. You know, essentially, it's not a combination of all my classes put together. It's literally on my topic and whatever. So, piggybacking off of what you're saying, yeah, it's cool. Listen to what people have to say and take what you need from those conversations. But, you know what I'm saying? Also, try to get with people that's in your same discipline too, because it's everybody's processes. Even like Aaron saying, we in the same discipline and almost sister programs, but the process looks different for both of us essentially. Not totally different, but you know what I'm saying, I'm able to share with him some things, he's able to share with me some things, and we could tweak it how we need to based on, you know what I'm saying, our experiences in the program. So
yeah, that's probably the biggest thing though, because I don't know, like when you saying like somebody getting advice from somebody else, I'm like, hold on, you didn't get this degree, number one, and you did not get it from my department, and you did not have my advisor, so it's gonna look different for you. So
yeah,
people gotta always keep that in mind. But so, and sometimes, like I was telling you earlier, sometimes I do catch myself talking in a certain dialogue, or being that we in certain environments now, like, hold on, man, we got to break it down for the common person who is looking to go get a PhD or graduate degree, or just want to get into the ag field, because there's a lot of things that we did not know. Because like we talking now, if somebody was talking to me now and I was in my first year of master's program at South Carolina State, I would not know what you was talking about. like I didn't say on previous episodes, I was on a call, on an interview, phone call interview with the school. They remain nameless, and they was like, "Hey, so what are some of the recent journal articles that you read?" I'm like, "Hey, what they talk about journal? We ain't read no journal articles. What kind of journal article?" Then I just thought think about some magazines or something like that. Like,
It's crazy, but it's true.
hey man, look here. I didn't know. So, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I try to make sure I'm keeping myself clear as possible, as far as, and keeping it at a simplistic form for our people that's supporting us as far as on our journey. So like, it's a lot of things. Just let us know in the comments, like what y'all think we need to break down a little bit more, because I know sometimes we get it going. But what's up, Quill, though, man? You the man in charge.
yeah.
You the man.
We come to see you next.
Yeah.
Man, I just been trying to hold it in the road.
No.
I just been trying to hold it in the road, man.
It sounds good.
I just been trying to hold it in the road. Cause boy, this week I was on 10.
Yeah, we know you about to roll out the program. Know that ad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you about to roll out. You about to show them how to do it.
Well, I was on 10 a few times this week. I ain't gonna speak on that though. But man, I just been getting more involved in manners, man. Gold Coat coming soon.
What is that?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna start a vlog. Gold Coat, Journey to Gold Coat.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start a vlog, Journey to Gold Coat, because we on the way to it. That's what coming up. That's what coming up.
You always open the egg, kind of like that boy Ocho said. You always open.
Yeah, I'm always open. What you need? What you need?
Man, look here. What we need to do to get the flags, and what we need to do, Quail, for your campaign, man.
Right.
Man, I'm get with y'all, man. I'm trying to roll out this campaign strong. You know what I'm saying? I done talked to the students at South Carolina State. They behind me. They behind me. So we go wave that flag, and I'm gonna get that gold coat.
Yeah.
That gold coat.
Yeah, cause I hate to have to do the Benny Siegel.
What you owe?
State property.
Oh my goodness. You gonna have to get down? It's one option. I ain't gonna speak on that.
Yeah. Who you voting for? Oh no. Let me show you a couple things. There's no man better for the job. But I'm glad for you. But could you go in a little bit more detail what gold code is, what is manners? I know We done said it time and time again, but we got somebody for the first time listen to us right now.
Yeah, Manage is an organization we're all a part of. It's minorities in agriculture, natural resources and related sciences.
Yeah.
And I'm currently chapter president at South Carolina State University, and I also serve as national ambassador for the organization. So I've been getting my feet wet with branding and stuff like that for the organization, and I've been having to meet with a lot of different people and try to get other people that come from universities like ours that are underserved, that people might not necessarily know certain things about, on board with certain things that the other side might not necessarily understand. So that's been another thing in itself. But it's been very, very rewarding being a part of this organization in this facsimile. I'm getting to see a lot of ins and outs of it, especially with Planning Manners Conference. Like, is way bigger than I thought. I'm gonna just say that it's way bigger than I thought, and national conference is gonna be big. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be the biggest that they done seen.
Ooh.
I'm
It's gonna be
excited.
the biggest that they done seen.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, numbers was up on the last few conferences during the early bird session.
okay.
They was already outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? It was already up on the numbers from the past couple of years. I know we done had COVID and all of that, but boy.
Yeah. I think last year was the first real year they had back since COVID, but it was still people was kind of teetering. But this year, they bring it home to the Manners headquarters.
It's gonna be in the city.
Yeah.
Gonna be in the city.
Last, everybody
hey,
goes to Jamaica.
Hey, and Soul Purpose gonna be in that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Soul Purpose is gonna be in that thing. We gonna be in that thing.
You're gonna be on that next. By the time the conference come around, you're gonna be on that next level. You're gonna be on. You're gonna be off. You're gonna be off of that chopping block.
Yeah.
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 You didn't took the exams already.
Yeah.
Oh, you said I'll be a candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be a candidate. Hey,
Yeah.
what would you say? How would you introduce yourself? I'm a second year PhD candidate or third year PhD candidate. Well, how would
Oh, my name is Kelly Johnson. I'm a
PhD candidate?
PhD candidate at Virginia Tech.
Oh,
That was crazy.
oh, I forgot, man. Hey, look, she just put me down.
It's crazy.
She just put me down, man.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
I'm not a
man.
candidate yet. I'm not a candidate yet.
No.
For everybody to know.
After the exams, but it's just saying like
Yeah, after the exam. Yeah. After the exam. And I'll be fresh off of it too. So
That's turn.
yeah.
Hey, man. Hey,
Man.
hey. I'm proud of both of y'all, man. Just what I'm saying. I know I don't want to hold y'all too long on this one, but can y'all give one highlight from y'all week this past week? A highlight, good, bad, indifferent.
Ooh. Man.
I mean, honestly,
Go ahead, Vic.
I was about to say everything has been revolving around me taking these prelims. I hate to keep bringing it up, but it's like everything has revolved around that, from me prepping, like trying to get work in, my part-time job, trying to just wrap that stuff up. But really like having my one-on-one meetings with my committee members and really locking in, and that next step of you know what I'm saying, like you're gonna always be taking steps to be more and more confident in your work. So I feel like this past week was that next step that I need to be even more assured of my work and be more confident in my work and approaching my work. So that was probably a big highlight for me. And I got me some crawfish in the turkey neck when I went home. Because I've been fiending for some crawfish and I had
Can take the girl out the Southwest. You can't take the You're the hardest in Andre and Big.
Boy.
Hey, Big Get, come get on the show.
Big Get, where you at?
Big Get, come get on the show. We wait for you.
Big Get, where you at,
We
man?
wait for you, man. And bring some of them gift goodies. Come on.
Straight up.
Big Gip, we waiting on you. Hey, chop this up, Vic, man. Big Gip, we waiting for you, man. We know you. Look here, man. You putting on for this album. We putting on for you.
We putting on for you, Big Gip.
What
He
size,
putting on for you.
what size you need? We want to come straight direct at you, man. What's happening?
Man, I seen Gip one time, man. I was a youngin', but I had seen Gip one time at South Lake Mall, man. That when they had first came out with Jimmy Jazz in the city. Man, I had seen Gip and I said, that Big Gip. They was like, who? I said, that Big Gip. That's the Big Gip, man. I don't know Big Gip, man. I was like, man, Big Gip. I'm a huge fan, man.
Hey,
I was a little boy.
Hey, man. Big Gip.
I was a little boy, man. Look, Big Gip.
Hey,
Salute.
Big Gip. Don't get twisted. We about to hop in them DMs as soon as we get off of this.
Big Gip, salute, man.
Get your size for you and your wife, whoever your partners, we gonna hop in them DMs, get them sizes, man. But for me, I guess the highlight for me this week would have to be solidifying my dissertation committee this week. And also, man, just being able to have, I done told y'all so many times, man, having genuine conversations with you all throughout the week. Y'all understand what it does for me to keep me going. Because sometimes I get around here like, hey, can I keep it real with none of these people around here, man? Strange. Some people be strange, man. Strange, man. But you know what I'm saying? I want to just, give y'all flowers, tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all on the public platform, you know what I'm saying, for encouraging me and keep me going. So that's two things I get, man. What about you, Quinn?
It was two big things for me this week that I had to write down. I had been, kind of stewing on a lot of these different things, but two things in particular I haven't really talked about that I really, really stewed on and prayed on this week and wrote down and just went over many times, just making sure I was making like right decisions. One of them was deciding on a date for the GRE. That was one of them. And number two was deciding on a program to go into for graduate school.
All right. Are you gonna say it or no?
I'm gonna disclose that later. I'm gonna disclose that later.
You can hold it off.
To be continued.
Yeah, don't do it until I take the GRE. We'll wait for it.
Yeah. To be continued.
Yeah, but congratulations to both of y'all, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And we wish y'all a great week out there too. The people out there supporting us. Like, comment, subscribe, hop in our DMs. Soul Purpose Farms on all social media platforms. Email us at soulpurposefarms@gmail.com. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Peace.